Welcome back to the channel. And if you got any questions about the blue hair or the shades and stuff, I guess you can ask about it in the comment section below. But all in all, it's not all for style. Like, this is definitely not for style. This is a little bit for style, but mainly for a convention. But just ask in the comments if you got any questions. I'm gonna be doing these videos like this temporarily until next week. But if you like it, I could keep doing IRL type prediction videos, or I'll just return to being behind the camera next week. That's just the normal way of doing things, or how I do it normally. But for this week, I'm gonna be doing this way because, yeah, right now my eyes are a little bit messed up, so I don't want to be doing too much focusing and trying to cut stuff up. So I'm just gonna be doing it straight up like this. But yeah, on to the prediction. So welcome back to the channel again, and welcome back to another Bellator fight prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting some of the key fights for Bellator 239, Ruth versus Amosov. So without further ado, let's get to the first fight that I'll be predicting on the card. So in our first fight, we have in the heavyweight division, Ayala versus Valentin Moldavsky. So look at this fight right here. Ayala, he's pretty light on his feet, got some power. He could sneak him on. You could catch that win on. I mean, he could catch you with a big punch, or maybe a flying knee and knock you out. He's very athletic despite his jello and soft looking frame. But big dude, very light on his feet, heavy hands, dangerous on the feet. But going against Valentin Moldavsky, I think Moldavsky can match him on the feet as far as striking. And also Moldavsky has the ability to mix in that wrestling, mix in that sambo, be able to take Ayala to the ground. And on the ground, Ayala has poor takedown defense, poor submission offense back, and really poor defense all his back. So pretty much he's a one-dimensional type fighter, and Moldavsky is not. So that's pretty much what it comes down. So I feel like Moldavsky, if he needs to, he can take his fight to the ground. I think that's what he will do. Put Ayala on the ground and pound him. And I think maybe the first round was kind of this, Ayala's able to survive it, but then the second round it's going to be too much, and Moldavsky's going to have a feel for him, have him on the ground, and have him worn out, and just pretty much be relentless and get him out of there. So in this fight, I got Valentin Moldavsky via second round TKO. Now to our next fight, we have in the heavyweight division, Tyrell Fortune versus Timothy Johnson. So look at this fight right here. Really, I think Tyrell Fortune is better in every area than Johnson. He's younger, maybe a little bit smaller than Johnson, but stronger than Johnson, faster than Johnson, better striking than Johnson. And I really just think he could just dictate where this fight goes at any point. I think he could get some takedowns on Johnson, or I think he could just outstrike Johnson. I think he just really goes out there and shows his full MMA game, beats him on the feet and on the ground, and probably hurts him, then finishes off with some ground and pound. And I think he does it in the first round. So in this fight, I got Tyrell Fortune via first round TKO. Now to our co-main event, we have in the welterweight division. No, this is the lightweight, not welterweight, lightweight division. Miles Jory versus Brandon Girtz. So look at this fight right here. You got two veterans of the game. Brandon Girtz, I think, has a wrestling background, I believe. But yeah, very explosive, very strong. But I think Miles Jory, not as explosive or as athletic as Girtz is, but he's longer, rangier, far more technical on the feet. I think he really can just beat Girtz with a clean jab and keep him on that line and just chew him up. I think Girtz gonna be trying to have those explosions in there, but I think Jory just keeps him at the end of his jab and the end of his teeps. I think Girtz gonna have a hard time getting on the inside. If he tries to go for wrestling takedowns, Jory is the wrong dude to be trying to shoot far out takedowns on, because he has solid jiu-jitsu. He got good scramble ability, can counter that takedown, maybe with a choke, or like a reverse to get on top of you. It's gonna be hard to get him off top of you. So really, I just think Jory just picks him apart on the outside, and maybe, like I said, Girtz might try to get risky, try to come in with a big overhand, or maybe try an explosive takedown. But all of those will end in pretty much him getting finished. He could stay on the outside and get picked apart the whole fight, or he could get risky and try to come on the inside and get finished. But I think he tried. Don't know. Girtz is a bite down type of fighter. When he fights not going his way, he will try to make it go his way, and I think he will get finished. So I think he'll get picked apart on the outside, try to make way on the inside, whether with overhand or with an explosive takedown. And I think at that point, Jory counters him, puts the work on him. I think it really the fight ends on the ground regardless. I think whether he gets countered and gets dropped, or he gets reversed and put on his ground, I think Miles Jory finishes him with some ground and pound and then gets that submission on him. I think it happens in the third round, like early or mid portion of that third round. So in this fight, I got Miles Jory via third round submission. Now to our prelim, no prelim. Now to our main event, we have in the welterweight division, Ed Ruth versus Yaroslav Amosov. So look at the fight right here. Yeah. So look at this fight right here. I think Yaroslav really just has more tools than Ed Ruth. Is that my final prediction for the video? No, but I think he has more tools. I think he's definitely far more experienced with his 22 versus 8-1. So he already has more than twice as many fights as Ed Ruth. That's not as many competitions as Ed Ruth, but as far as this MMA itself, he has twice as many fights as Ruth, way more wins than Ruth. He just been out there way more times than Ruth, and he has far more tools on the feet. He has far more submission. Like, he has more areas on the ground as far as grappling with submission, offensive, like, just, yeah, all around as far as the submission game. He's like more developed in that area than Ruth. Striking more developed. Ruth is definitely the better wrestler than Yaroslav, but Yaroslav is no slouch in the wrestling either. In the wrestling match, I think Ruth could dominate Amosov. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I think he should win clearly as far as pure wrestling. But as far as MMA wrestling, is very close. And then Amosov has pretty much every other advantage over Ruth. But that's not going to be the case of the prediction, though. Despite all that, me saying it's like that, Amosov is the better striker, the more experienced fighter, and he can neutralize as far as the wrestling aspect, or at least balance it out between the two. I'm still going to lean to Ruth. I think Ruth, coming off that last fight and these last couple performances, that with like one fight he lost, and then one fight he should have lost, or some people say he should have lost, or maybe he should have lost, but the judges said otherwise. I think this is a fight where Ruth, a young fighter, young talented fighter, is going to have to rise, and I just see him rising. So it's not like a technical prediction where you just kind of look at the stats and say, I'm leaning to this guy because of this and that, or these X factors. I'm leaning to some factors outside of just what's there. I feel like Ruth can pressure Amosov, put him in the back foot. I think Amosov is that good off his back foot. I think Ruth can consistently push him back, especially with some wrestling and some takedown attempts. And Amosov does have some good front chokes, and that's going to be something that Ruth has to worry about. But I feel like Ruth can maybe switch to some low singles and kind of get off that choke. And he's very good at those things, and he's always been a good, funky wrestler. So even when it was named try to attempt, I think Ruth can turn that into his favor. And this being a 3-round fight, I think Ruth can win off those takedowns and that pressure. Kind of like he did the other fight. It might be another case where a fight he should lose, but they're going to give it to him. But I see it's a very close fight. But I feel like Ruth's funky wrestling style, his ability to attack those singles and push Amosov on his back foot and pressure, maybe not winning the striking battle, but pushing Amosov back and then securing takedowns and getting in these scrambles. I think this can be a fight that Ruth can win, and I think he will win. I think it'll be very competitive, very close. Amosov is going to threaten him more than anybody's ever fought, even the opponent that beat him. And I feel like Ruth will rise to the occasion and show that he is here and he is like up to this level. He has proven that he's up to this level, but he's going to make at least a statement, not the full statement that he should have made, like going out to get a finish or like a super dominant victory, but at least showing that he can fight an undefeated fighter and pull out a win, and that he's here to be taken seriously. Maybe not ready to take the division over just yet, but he's here, and the division got to be on notice. I feel like he's going to be able to, like I said, the scrambles, initial takedown, forward pressure. Even though Amosov's going to be, like, with the more well-rounded fighter and have the more tools, I feel like Ruth's going to have with the intangibles, the pressure, and the relentless wrestling attack. In a 3-round fight, he should be able to hold up, even with a very high pace, because he's a high-paced wrestler, high-paced style. In a 3-round fight, I think he should be able to keep and maintain that, and be able to, like I said, win off the scrambles, win off the takedowns, and just the pressure and takedown attempts, and getting in those scrambles and ending up in the more top position, or the position that seem to be more controlling. Maybe not if you're from a jiu-jitsu aspect, pure jiu-jitsu aspect, or the pure combat aspect, but as far as how they judge common MMA or general MMA, I feel like they're going to be leaning it to him. But competitive fight, question will probably be another one of these little scratch your head type decisions, but I got Ruth pulling off a very close, very tight decision over Amosov. So in this fight, I got Ruth via decision. And that concludes my fight predictions for Bellator 239, Ruth versus Amosov. And as always, thanks for watching.